What is up, YouTube? How are you doing today? Channa D, your Techno Dad here, and in today's video, I'm going to let you know if you should or should not update that 4K TV of yours. And we're going to find out right after the jump. And I'm back. Now, if this is the kind of content you're looking for on YouTube, you should definitely subscribe and hit that bell so you don't miss anything. Also, just want to let you guys know there's been a lack of videos on the channel. I understand it sucks, I know, but I'm out of town and these videos are just kind of scheduled. I am covering the PlayStation event down in LA, so definitely subscribe up and stay tuned for that. Now that that's out of the way, let's get into it. Okay, so you got your TV and you're updating your TV, and guess what happens? Something happens. Now I know there was an issue with the Sony X900E getting bricked when you put it in the game mode, and there's like the LED is now red and it's flashing, and the TV ends up just doing a full hard restart, and you have to go in and log into everything and download everything and all that kind of nonsense. Not only that, there was something I believe with last year's Samsung TVs in the UK where an update bricked their TV. And more recently, with the LG OLEDs, HDR mode seems to be super dark on everybody's. Now, people have been asking me, hey, has this happened to your TV? Hey, has this happened to your TV? The answer is no. Do you know why? Would you like to know why? I think you want to know why, right? That's why you're watching the video. It's because I disconnect my TVs from Wi-Fi and I don't have it hooked up at all to any kind of internet. But what do? Yeah, I just use my Xbox for any kind of streaming, especially since the Sony X900E doesn't have any of the streaming apps I want in 4K. So why would I use that? Here's the thing, and I'm not sounding like a total paranoid weirdo. Maybe a weirdo, but definitely not paranoid. Most of you that have been on this journey with me through YouTube, when I started the channel, you guys know that I'm a working DJ, and I just take the same strategy I take with my mobile gear as I do with my TVs. What does that mean, you say? That means on my laptop, my DJ laptop, the laptop I use for everything, guess what? I'm like 2 or 3 OSs behind like what's happening now. And why is that? Because if I update like a friend of mine did, he's like, oh, free update, cool. He clicked it, and guess what happened? Nope, all his Native Instruments stuff stopped working. DJ software stopped working. In the computer world, you have to wait until these bugs are worked out. And for me, when somebody's paying me thousands of dollars to DJ their wedding, I can't be like, oh, a week earlier I updated and now I tried to DJ and it doesn't work. Then what? Then what do you do? So I roll with the philosophy of if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I've taken off auto update on everything. On my Denon, on my Oppo, and I've disconnected my TVs. I remember the last time the LG wanted to update, I was like, I kept hitting cancel and I didn't want to do it. So I just disconnected it from Wi-Fi, and then I didn't get that anymore. And I just told my wife, if we're going to stream anything, just do it from the Xbox. And that's it. That's really it. Because I don't care if my Xbox gets bricked, but I care if I'd still care if my Xbox got bricked. But the TV is more important, especially the expensive ass OLED I bought last year. So what I'm trying to tell you is don't be so eager to rush in and update the firmware. And I know there's a lot of like people talking about, oh, it's a conspiracy because of, planned obsolescence, and the TV manufacturers want you to buy a new TV next year, so they'll put in some bugs, in a firmware update, and you'll be like, oh, what's going on? I'll just buy a new TV. Like, I've heard that, and I do think that's a little bit ridiculous because, who's just going to go out and buy TVs every year? Yeah, I know I will. But that's for the channel. That's for you guys. At least that's what I tell my wife. Anyway, if you think about it, like new cars these days, they do the same thing, right? My new car, they said, I don't need an oil change until 10,000 miles. I'm like, really? Really? Has automotive technology changed in the last 20 years? Should I not just change the oil every 3,000 or 5,000? Maybe I should push it up to 5,000. But what is the car dealership in the business of doing? Selling you a new car. So if you think about it in that aspect, yeah, I would not update any firmware until like 2 months or 3 months after. When or if you find out there are bugs, you'll be like, oh, good thing I didn't update. And once all the bugs are worked out, and then you wait a few more months, boom, update. There you go. And it's really sad these days because I know a lot of TV manufacturers are like, oh, well, this is going to have Dolby Vision, in December. Okay, great. So the TV you're releasing isn't ready for prime time, but they have to like try to meet their deadlines because they debuted it at CES. So it's got to come out in spring or summer, for people to start buying it. I think it's kind of lame. I think it's kind of whack. I think that it should go back to how it was in, yesteryear from when I'm, was doing this stuff. You bought the TV is the TV. There's no way to fix it, which is, yeah, sad. And updates are cool. Yeah, I get it. But you do have this like issue with, is this going to brick my TV now or in a week? So my advice to everybody out there, do not run out and download the update. My advice to anybody with a Sony X900E, definitely disconnect that thing from Wi-Fi because it automatically updates and it's kind of a pain in the butt, and I have taken it off, and everybody's talking about these LG dim HDR things, and I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that at all because I didn't update. So now when you're done watching this video, definitely comment down below on what you think. Should you update really quick? Should you wait for bugs to be let out? Do you think it's a conspiracy that they're just trying to break your TV so you buy a new one? Let me know down in the comments. All right, that's pretty much it for this video. If you liked it, go ahead and smash that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel using the button in the middle of your screen. Once again, my name is Channa D. I'm your Techno Dad, and I'll see you next time.